Hi guys, my name is Emma and today we will discuss the Zksync project. We will try to figure out what our layer 2 blockchains are, we will discuss the project itself, its team and the funds that invested in it. By the way, you will know my attitude towards this project and you will learn do I have it in my portfolio and should you really buy it. So right now like this video and subscribe to the channel, it's gonna be really useful information. So let's start with the basics. Zksync is a layer 2 solution for Ethereum that uses zk rollups technology. But what does this actually mean? When we talk about layer 2 solutions, we mean technologies that help offload the main blockchain network, making transactions faster and cheaper. Zksync in particular uses zk rollups, a method of combining multiple transactions into one large package, which is then sent to the main blockchain for confirmation. For example, you are a customer at the store and instead of paying for every product every time, you're just taking a basket, collecting all the products there and they pay for them at once at the cashier. The main advantage of Zksync is that it allows you to conduct thousands of transactions per second with minimal fees while not losing security. Zero-knowledge technology provides a high level of privacy and data security, which makes Zksync a truly unique solution. This is especially important for those who have faced Ethereum scalability issues. Surely many of you have noticed that during periods of increased network activity, transaction fees can be very high and transactions themselves take a long time. Zksync was created precisely to solve these problems. And I want to remind you that I have a closed group in which I share my view of the market, show more citations, and I create the cozy-friendly atmosphere there. And members of my chat say that thanks to this atmosphere, it is easy for them to understand how to earn just by repeating my trades. There are two types of trades in my closed group. The first type is margin day trading, scalping. The second type is spot trading, and I share exactly what I buy on the spot market for a period of 6 to 18 months. I share my opinion, motivation for investing in a project, and I tell for what purposes I fix the position and take the profit. Also in the group I tell what percentage of the capital I enter into each trade. And this group is not only about repetition of my transactions, no. I try to show you my mindset so that you understand why I open my trade, why this amount of money and when I decide to close it. If you want to join the group, then send me the code word community to my private messages in Telegram and I will add you there. It is free and available for everyone. Now let's talk about the problems that Zksync solves. The first and perhaps the most significant problem is scalability. The issue of blockchain scalability is a challenge faced by many blockchain networks, especially popular and widely used ones such as Ethereum and Bitcoin. The problem is the fact that as the number of users grows and the number of transactions on the network increases, the blockchain faces limitations in the speed of processing these transactions and in the ability to maintain high performance without increasing costs. There are two main aspects of the scalability problem. So the first one is the limited bandwidth and number of transactions. As I've told you before, in traditional blockchain networks such as Bitcoin and Ethereum, each transaction must be recorded in a block, then added to the blockchain. However, the size of the block and the time required to create it are limited. For example, in the Bitcoin network, a new block is created every 10 minutes and contains a limited number of transactions. In Ethereum, the block time is shorter, about 12-15 seconds, but its size is limited. If the number of transactions exceeds the network's processing capacity, it causes the delays. This leads to users having to wait longer for their transactions to be confirmed. This is a bigger problem when airdrop or mass token sales take place. Another issue that we will consider is the cost of gas. On networks such as Ethereum, users pay a fee called gas to conduct transactions. During a period of high network load, when many users are simultaneously trying to make transactions, fees increase dramatically as users compete for a place in the block. High fees make the use of blockchain less attractive to ordinary users, especially for small transactions. As a result, users have to wait for transaction confirmation and pay high fees. Zksync helps to offload the main network by moving some of the transactions to its own level, which significantly speeds up their processing and reduces fees. The second problem is the cost of transactions. Imagine a situation: you want to transfer a small amount in cryptocurrency, but the transaction fee exceeds the transfer cost itself. At such moments, it becomes obvious that more effective solutions are badly needed. Zksync, thanks to the use of ZK rollups, can reduce commissions to a few cents, which makes working with cryptocurrency more accessible to everyone. The third problem is improving the user experience. Modern users expect simplicity and convenience from technology. However, the complexity of using many blockchain platforms may put off new users. Zksync strives to make the process of interacting with cryptocurrencies simple and understandable. Fast and cheap transactions make it easy to integrate blockchain into everyday life, which contributes to the mass adoption of the technology. It is also worth noting the paymaster technology. This technology will allow network users to pay commissions in any token, be it USDT, DAI, Ethereum, etc., which allows you not to worry about the lack of Ethereum on your balance to pay for gas. Guys, if you haven't yet registered on the Bingx exchange, then you definitely need to fix it right now. Because if you register there by Malin, you will get a bonus of $30, and if you always use this exchange and trade on it, then the bonus can be increased up to $10,000. I use two exchanges now, ByBit and Bingx, and for day trading I use only Bingx, and you can notice this if you are in my close group where I post screenshots of my trades. Bingx is very convenient for trading. There are all the necessary coins for it, and there is also a commission twice lower than for ByBit, and it is quite important because sometimes I can spend $15,000–$20,000 a month on commission alone, and of course I would prefer to trade on Bingx and reduce these costs rather than overpay on ByBit. By the way, if you register there using my link, you will also have reduced trading fees, and you will not even need to receive VIP account status for this. I also like the management of this exchange since I am their official partner, so I often attend partner calls where various top managers of the exchange speak there, and their professionalism really makes a very good impression. And in case of any controversial issue with the exchange, you can text me just, and if you register using my referral link, then I will pass your question directly to the exchange manager and it will be resolved in a matter of minutes. The link is in the description. Go register an account and get a bonus. Also, if you register in the mobile app, here is the referral code that you need to enter during registration. To better understand how Zksync works, we need to compare it with other popular Layer 2 solutions, for example, optimistic rollups. Both of these methods are aimed at improving the scalability of the blockchain, but they use different approaches. The main difference between these approaches is that ZK rollups offer a higher level of security, but may require more computing resources. Optimistic rollup, on the other hand, is simpler to implement and requires fewer resources, but can potentially be less secure since errors can only be detected after they have already occurred. The choice between ZK rollup and optimistic rollup depends on your priorities: safety and reliability in the case of ZK rollup, or performance and economy in the case of optimistic rollup. Now let's talk about the project Zksync itself. So, if you talk about investments, $458 million have been invested in this project. We can see the recognizable investors as Anderson Horowitz, Dragonfly Capital, Blockchain Capital, BitDAO, OKX Ventures, Consensus, as well as many others. As for tokenomics, we have 21 billion tokens here. The market capitalization of the project at the moment is $421 million at the price of 11 cents. The full estimate of the project is $2.5 billion, which is actually not that much because I believe that investors brought here at a much higher estimate. If we're talking about the unlocking tokens, then the first unlock for investors in the team will start after 312 days and will continue for 3 years, from 2025 to 2028. At the moment, only airdrop tokens are in circulation, and this amounts to approximately 3.5 billion tokens. And as for the price, the main question, is it worth investing in this project? After the recent drawdown, the token costs only 11 cents. I believe that the risks of investing in this token have decreased significantly. I also want to note that the project interacts with its community. At the moment, a certain ZK Fest is taking place, which is divided into different stages. For example, the cultural stage lasts from August 5th to August 16th. DeFi stage from August 19th to August 30th. The Elastic Chain stage lasts from September 2nd to September 13th. As far as I understand it, it's something like the creative contests. For example, the ZK Foundation allocated $30,000 for several activities such as creating memes, creating art, and some events in real life. There is also a pool of 220,000 Zksync tokens from its partners. If we are talking about the current indicators of the project, then at the moment we have 400 million transactions, 7 million active addresses. The approximate cost of the transaction is 1 cent and the total value locked is $764 million. All in all, Zksync is a project with great potential that already solves important scalability and transaction cost issues on the Ethereum network. However, as with any cryptocurrency investment, it is important to understand the risks you may face. So you have watched this video to the end and I am offering you a small bonus. So how to get the free tokens of this project in your hands. For example, you want to buy 10,000 tokens at the price of 11 cents. After a while, the price will grow to 22 cents and you just sell exactly half, that is 5,000 tokens. Thereby, you have no losses and you still have the second half in your hands, which you can already hold to any value. Even if the project costs 60 cents or 80 cents and you will earn good money from it. But if it drops to 5 cents, you won't lose anything, and that's why I decided to take about 30,000. Actually, Zksync is not the first layer 2 solution in my portfolio, but the first layer 2 solution based on zero-knowledge technology. And the matter is that diversification. In simple terms, I do not put all my eggs in one basket. Let's imagine that in the distant future, the projects based on optimistic rollup wouldn't prove themselves, but projects based on ZK rollup technology would really do that. Even if Optimism or Arbitrum would fall in price and they wouldn't give their access, then Zksync, as the mastodon of this technology, would skyrocket, covering the cost of Optimism and Arbitrum and also bringing access. Actually, why I decided to buy it at this price? I suppose that layer 2 solutions are underestimated, and there are several reasons for this. Firstly, in the summer, as we could see, Gwei has been constantly below 5, and the price of Ethereum has fallen below $3,000. But imagine that in 10 years, the price of Ethereum would be about $10,000 and Gwei would be 20, and then the transaction cost and ordinary swaps would exceed $50. You just imagine that in order to buy something and sell something, you would need to pay about $100. This is far from practical, but layer 2 chains just solve this problem of scalability of the Ethereum. And transactions in layer 2 networks such as Zksync, Optimism, Arbitrum, Base are below 10 cents today, and in 10 years they will also cost less than 10 cents. While Ethereum is not too expensive to purchase, this difference is not very noticeable, but in the long term it will be more and more obvious. That's why I believe that all layer 2 solutions have the future, and it is for both optimistic rollups and ZK rollups. Well, That's it. If you're interested in this project, I recommend you to conduct your own research and carefully assess all possible risks and benefits. Invest only those funds that you are ready to lose, and always follow the latest news in the world of cryptocurrencies. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope it's been very useful and interesting for you. And I'm inviting you to my closed chat. Send me the code word community to my personal Telegram messages, because this closed group is aimed at the results, and you will find the free trading signals there, and you know for sure that the trading signals are very important for the success, for your profits. This is exactly how it looks like, and you'll find all the details if you send me this code word community to my personal Telegram messages. The link is in the description. And I'm reminding you that you can register on Bingx exchange using my referral link. This will give you the discount on commissions, and you will get a chance to get up to $10,000 on your balance in the case you meet all the conditions for trading volumes. So all the details in the link that you'll find in the description. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Like it and subscribe to the channel. See ya in the next one.